The Drake situation with Fantano trolled him to get him to post his DMs to Fantano, where Fantano said that he like gave him a recipe or some shit. It was a convoluted plan. I thought Fantano was just like lying or some shit when Drake did it, but I guess I didn't watch his video prior to this where he said that Drake DM'd him and that he was trolling him. So he's a genius. Fantano might just be Kanye in disguise.
Hi everyone, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd. I hope you are doing well, and you've most likely come into this video thinking, what the heck is going on? Well, I'm going to explain it and hopefully be very direct and cut and dry with the whole thing, because I would much rather get my Ari Lennox review done than talk about this. But yes, all over the internet, everybody's talking about the fact that Drake legitimately did actually DM me some very mad, salty.
Your existence is a light one, and the one is because you were alive. God damn. And because you somehow wifed a black girl, I'm feeling a light to decent one on your existence. So he gave him some props or some brownie points for wifing a black girl. Okay. Yo, if you're Drake, why the and I understand, like, when you're in Drake's position, you are still a human being, right? You still have emotions. You still feel disrespected. You feel like you need to also, you know, put some respect on your name. But also, I feel like you gotta ground yourself and be like, damn, I'm fucking Drake. Why the fuck do I give a fuck what Anthony Fantano says about any of my projects or about anything? Drake is a fucking billionaire, got a private jet, could get any chick he wants, could sell 1 million copies of an album in a fucking month if he really wanted, if he actually tried. If I switch places with Drake, I would be rubbing my nuts on everybody's face. Are you kidding me?
DMs that were weird and awkward. He knows my rating system. You can't destroy me with my own rating system, dude.
Right. That just means that Drake watches his shit or knows about him. If you're really Drake, if you really that guy, you gotta act like you don't even know who the fuck that is, right? Like Fantano talks about, and somebody like paparazzi goes up to Drake like, hey, what do you think about Anthony Fantano's rating of your album? He's like, who? That would hurt way more than whatever Drake DM'd Fantano.
It's my rating system. Also really weird that he would bring up the race of somebody's partner, even if it is, I guess, in his own
the white guy's pulling the race card
way. Like,
is that possible?
Supposed to be positive or like a compliment. But anyway, I was doing my thing, minding my own business on Wednesday night, as I said in my recent video about Drake DMing me. And yeah, Drake just sort of threw it down.
Yo, I just realized he's a genius. So Drake DM'd him. He made a video about it and lied, knowing that Drake would correct him because he looks even softer or like weird by giving him a cake recipe. So then Drake had to let the world know. So he baited him. Pause.
The cookie recipe. Look, he sent me these messages and right away the gears in my head start turning. Obviously, you know, we're in a choose your own adventure situation here. What do? Do you ignore it? Do you fire back? Do you post it and share with the world that Drake is hating on you for some dumb reason? Firing back, obviously an option and a whole lot of low-hanging fruit that could have been thrown Drake's way if I wanted to, but I thought that was kind of silly, and beefing with Drake in the DMs would just be like really petty and dumb, because honestly, I'm just a reviewer. I don't know the guy personally. I don't know anything about the guy other than stuff that I've seen and I've heard on the internet. Never met him, don't know his vibe, don't know his energy, don't really know anything about him that you guys, you know, don't already know from just being online and hearing about him. I thought getting personal and getting in his face and getting angry would just be kind of dumb and pointless. And I also thought it would be quite trashy of me to, you know, go onto the internet and say, oh, Drake, look, here it is. He's bad. Drake's bad. I thought that would be not only a little silly, but also...
this goes back to like when rappers attack me online, such as Summers. You're only helping me out. Like, it doesn't... Again, if Drake is coming down to your level as a YouTuber, and I'm not sure, Fantano is like lit as fuck, so I'm not even trying to talk down on him, but Drake is literally miles ahead of everybody. Like, he rubbing his nuts on everybody's face. People can't even reach his nuts. They ain't even rubbing on his face. The sweat from his balls after playing basketball is dripping on our faces, all of us. He's God up there. He ain't even a real person. He's probably an AI. But if he's DMing Fantano, you're just showing him that Fantano is at your level.
What he kind of obviously wanted, ignoring was an option, and I sort of decided to do that at first, but then my mind started moving further, and I was like, how can I turn this into content? Like, obviously I can't share the DMs with everybody because that would be silly and trashy. I could tell people he DM'd me, but like, if people don't know what the DMs are, who cares? I know, make up a DM. And the two
big brain moment
possibilities that I had kicking around in my head were, one, the option that I ended up going with, the cookie recipe, which shout out to Austin for
the writing,
getting the images for the Drake DMs together, because obviously those are doctored, they're not real. Drake didn't really send me a vegan cookie recipe, but they did look very good and they looked very convincing. And again, Austin, they did an amazing job on pulling those together. So yeah, that was the first option, the one that I ultimately ended up going with. The other one bumping around in my head was Drake DMing me to ask me about advice on what he could say to a girl.
All right, y'all get the point. Fantano 1, Drake 0, unfortunately. These are the times that you realize these celebrities are just human beings. All of us are human beings, so, you know, I guess that makes sense. But at the same time, you know what? I talk so highly of Drake, but at the same time, he can do whatever he wants because his reputation cannot be destroyed at all. Like, he has made so many accomplishments. He could do whatever he wants. He could literally kill a child. Maybe not that far, but you get the point. He could do some pretty bad shit or pretty corny shit, and he still did everything and more than we could do in our entire lives combined, right? Cannot kill a child. Okay, I went too far there, but you get the point. He could do a whole lot of shit. He could turn into the Joker or the Riddler, and Fantano turns into Batman. I don't know. Kill a child was crazy. What if the child was also a murderer? The school shooter in Texas a few months back? If Drake killed him, would that have been okay? A vigilante of sorts?